Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit that notification bell, get all the updates. Right after today's video, the beer's courtesy of Chris. Thanks so much, Chris. I really appreciate it. So this is another one of Hightower's bedtime stories. This is chapter 10. It's a 14% bourbon barrel-aged stout. Specifically, it was aged in Heaven Hill barrels with Cinnamon Toast Crunch and vanilla. I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I love vanilla. I love bourbon. I love big stouts. This is setting me up to really enjoy this beer. Yeah, I love that. Pours very dark. You know, in the thin spots, yeah, I can see some brown, but that's pretty darn black. I don't know if the wax will get in the way of this or not. Yeah, it's fine. All right, so is that what it is? Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's pitch black once it's in the glass. Mocha without too much like milk added, like coffee with. I would say coffee with too much milk added is kind of the head color. Small bubbles, they're starting to go away. They're sticking to the side of the glass more than they are in the center of the beer, so it looks like it's a little higher up at this point than it really is. But yeah, definitely looks like a big stout. Let's get to the aroma. Yeah, you get that it's like I've gotten this kind of thing before in beers that have like stouts that have cinnamon. It's very churro, like in a very good way, like fried dough with the sugar and cinnamon on it. But also, it's if you were to pour a bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch with chocolate milk instead of regular milk, it's like got that sort of a smell to it. So it's interesting probably because of some of that extra sugar. It's not like a spicy cinnamon, you know, like just like the cereal is not spicy. Yeah, I'm getting like big churro vibes, but again, like you're dipping them into some sort of chocolate sauce. Not that it's like the most chocolatey beer, but there is definitely an element of chocolate with this. What the cinnamon is doing is probably like 90% of what I'm smelling, you know, so like again, that chocolate, it's not overly chocolatey, but it's like one other thing I'm able to, you know, pull out of it. For now, it's generically woody, not oak specific. I'm not getting bourbon specific. There is a woody element. It's actually probably, I'll amend what I said. It's probably 85% the cinnamon, and not just cinnamon, again, like that churro cinnamon vibe. So even when I say 85% cinnamon, there's depth to that 85%. Beyond that, yeah, some of that wood and then some of that like chocolate note. Also, it just smells really good. Get into the glass. Cheers. Thanks again, Chris. So you do get the cinnamon. You get the chocolate. There's some sweetness to it. There's like a raspberry. There's an interesting raspberry cherry thing happening. Ever since I had that Bourbon County cherry wood, sometimes in a beer like this where I am getting some of that wood, and you get this cherry note, you can get like those things separated, and then sometimes it kind of hits like that cherry wood does, and this kind of hits like that cherry wood does. It's interesting. Now that I have some of that in my palate, I can get that in the aroma. It's a little thinner than I thought it would be, given it's like 14%. I've had other beers, other big stouts from them. It's a little thinner than I'm remembering those ones being. And for cinnamon, that can be so easily overdone. This is not overdone. This might be one of the only times I've ever thought this or said this. I'd welcome a little bit more cinnamon, actually. But it's a good level. I'm finally getting a little bit of that vanilla, so I will do the whole vanilla police thing. But I am getting some of it. There's another thing. That's why I keep going like, because I'm trying to get this other thing. I can't pull it. Yeah, like something fruity. Maybe even like a little apple, like green apple, like Granny Smith. Um, I get, yeah, like I said, the aroma, like I get, for me, it's just hitting more like generically woody, not Heaven Hills barrel aged. Like it hits just more like wood. The aftertaste, it's super pleasant. The chocolate, for whatever reason, and again, doesn't have like cacao nibs or anything in it, is like one of the things that's lingering. Here's where I'm getting more like bourbon breath, some vanillin from the barrel and or the vanilla beans. So like almost like in the aftertaste, I get more of, but not really any cinnamon. That's interesting. There's something else going on. I can't put my finger on it. But anyway, I'm starting to repeat myself, so that's how I know it's time to wrap things up. Thanks again for sending it, Chris. I really appreciate it. Have you guys had this beer before? Have you had a big stout with cinnamon toast crunch in it before? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both of those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.